Today's video comes courtesy of IC. They sent over some beautiful Brazilian straight hair. I have in a 26, a 24, and then like a quarter of a 22-inch bundle. They also sent over a 4x4 lace closure. So I went ahead and bleached the knots, dyed the hair jet black with my favorite box dye, which I'll tell you what it is after the tutorial. I cut some beautiful layers in it and did some really cute flat iron curls using my Babyliss flat iron. This thing gets up to 465 degrees, so it gets super duper hot for all of your favorite hairstyles. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the tutorial, and then I'll be back with my thoughts on this hair. So I've already kind of straightened the hair out. I blow dried it, then I straightened it out. Now I'm going to take some shears and layer it. I'm not a cosmetologist by far, so I'm just doing what I know how to do. If you have any tips or suggestions, or a YouTuber who is great at layering, please let me know so I can watch a few tutorials and get better at this. I just know that when I wear my hair curled, it always looks better when there are layers in the hair all the way around. So I'm just taking and I'm doing what I usually do to face or frame my face, and just doing it all around basically. You guys can kind of see I'm just going down, grab another piece, cut going downwards, grab another piece, cut going downwards until I feel like I have enough. I did make the mistake of cutting off some of my longest bundle, which in the end you're going to see is going to make it look like the hair is thin at the bottom. Note to self, always get at least 2 bundles of my longest length, especially when I'm doing really long hair, so that it never looks sparse or thin. Now I'm going to move on and section the hair into 4 pieces or 4 sections, and I'm going to do my flat iron curls. So as you can see here, I've already gotten a start on it. Let it go, let it go. So you just take a piece, you grab it with the flat iron, flip it backwards away from your face, and just drag it all the way to the bottom. When you get close to the bottom, you kind of keep flipping it. Sometimes you can roll it all the way to the top to re-secure the curl. Here's another piece. Comb it out, flip it backwards once you put the flat iron on, and just drag the flat iron down really slowly. If you let go, you'll already have a curl, but sometimes you can roll it all the way back up to the base of your head just to give it a little bit longer time to create the curl. Grab the flat iron, or press the flat iron rather, against the hair, flip it backwards and drag it all the way down, and then once you get to the bottom, roll it all the way back up, leave it there for a few seconds, and then let go. If you want the curls to be a little bit more, last a little bit longer, I would definitely suggest adding pin curls at the end, and or using a holding spray before you go ahead and flat iron the curls. But these flat iron curls are super simple. Literally, if you did larger sections, you can be done in like 10 minutes or less. So these are probably one of the best ways if you really just wanted some loose, fun curls to give your hair some body, or to touch up your hair if you did like better curls the day before. Just an easy, effortless way to, you know, style your hair and make yourself look a little bit more done up for a sexy, you know, night on the town or so. But you see how easy this is? And then just let go. As you see, sometimes I'll wind one back in the direction that I'm going. If you want it to be more like beach waves, then you'll do like one away from your face, one towards your face, one away from your face, one towards your face, and kind of alternate all the way around, and that'll make for a nice beach wave. I'll do those next if you guys want to see how to make the little cute beach waves. Otherwise, if you wanted the curls to go the opposite direction, you can make it to where you do the same technique. The only difference is you would grab the hair with the flat iron and curl towards your face opposed to away from your face. Hopefully that makes sense. So I think we have like 1 or 2 curls left on the side, and then we're going to switch to the opposite side. I don't want to bore you guys, so I'm going to speed it up and kind of cut the opposite side, but basically I did the same exact thing over there. Once you're done, you just find those little pieces that you may have missed, or pieces that just don't look as tightly curled as you would like, and touch them up really quickly. And then you're pretty much done. Let them set before you use a wide tooth comb to brush them apart. I find that that helps them to last. You can also add some holding spray at this point so that they kind of will, you know, have something to kind of help them to hold before you comb it out, and just touch up any pieces that you may feel are not as perfectly curled as you would like. But this is pretty much the result. Now I'm going to restyle the remainder of the hair by adding my foam to the base of my head, brushing it in. That's going to add a little bit of shine and a finished look, a finished, more polished look. I'm going to take my hot flat iron and go over where I added that foam wrap to set it. And that's pretty much how I get my flat iron curls. To start the look off, this is some Brazilian straight hair. I have it in a 22, 24, 26 with a 20-inch lace closure. It is a 4x4. I bleached the knots, and then I went ahead and dyed the hair with my handy dandy box dye. Now usually when I dye my hair jet black, I always go with like the cheapest black box dye that I can find, just because with black dye it's not as harsh on the hair as it is when you dye your hair like blondes and other different colors like that. This is the Natural Blue Black by Revlon, and I think this was the cheapest one in there. Usually when you get a cheap black dye, it's like between $4 and $6. So this works pretty well. I applied it to the closure and then the 3 bundles. I let it sit for maybe about 45 minutes. Also great about this is that if you let it go longer than the instructions tell you to, it doesn't make the hair hard, or it doesn't damage the hair at all. And then after that, I went ahead and rinsed the dye out, and then I added my silicone mix to it, which lately has been my absolute favorite go-to conditioner for hair. It leaves the absolute most best slip, like literally ever, to the hair. Then I let it air dry and made this wig. This is a quick weave wig, and I pretty much used my hot glue gun and sewed the closure down and then hot glued the tracks all the way around, which is really quick and easy, and it takes like 45 minutes. So if you guys want a tutorial on that, I have one linked down below. From there, you guys seen that's when I turned the camera on, and then I added some layers to the hair just so that the curls can be a little bit more dimensional. I think if you really want it super full, then you should go with like all one length, and then make the closure a little bit shorter. So for example, if I wanted 26, a great way to go would be to do 3 26-inch bundles and then do a 20-inch frontal or something like that. That way the bottom is much more full. But other than that, the flat iron worked amazing with this hair. This hair holds a curl really well. If you want your curls to last even longer, I will add product. I didn't add any product, not even a shine spray, because I did dye it black, so I really didn't need any shine or anything like that. But usually I would add my Care Silk and Sheen if I wanted to add a shine spray, but as you guys can see, I'm out, or else I probably would have. The flat iron that I use is my Babyliss Pro. I love this one because this one is usually you guys see the people that wear it or that use the one that's all blue. This one is silver and blue. And what I like about this one is that it goes up to 465 degrees, so it does get a little bit hotter, which makes for even better curls. But as I said, if you want to use like a holding spray or some pin curls, your curls definitely will last longer and remain tighter. In the process of dyeing it and all that, there was really no complaints. In the water, it didn't tangle or anything like that. Even when you unraveled the bundles, they weren't like clumped or tangled together or anything like that, which sometimes happens with straight hair or body wave hair when I receive it. So make sure you guys check out Icy Hair. I have all of their information listed in the description bar. Also, don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends. Don't forget to hit that like button. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.